This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The New Providence Basketball Association opened up its best of 3 first-round playoffs last night at the AF Adelaide Gym. The Mailboat Cybots took to the court first against the Pyramid Food Rockets.
We picked this one up in the first quarter. Tamiko Moxley with the ball for the Rockets, and the floater is good. Rockets back with the ball. Dimitri Mackey finds Barry Carter for the easy deuce. Cybots turning defense into offense. Brian Tucker Bain with the steal, and he finds Ahmad Boodle for the bucket. Rockets moving the ball around, and Mackey nails the three. Cybots running. Larikas and Bristol not giving this one up, and he goes coast to coast. Tucker looking inside. It's stolen by Prince Brennan. He'll find Moxie, who gives up to Corey Williams, and the Rockets lead 17-16 after one. Rockets still playing unselfish ball. Williams avoids the defender and scores. Rockets now trapping. That forces a Cybots turnover, and Carter scores 2 more of his 20 points. Eugene Bain going to work for the Cybots, drives baseline, and he'll finish with a reverse lay-in. Cybots on the move again, and the Bain-to-Bain connection results in 2 more points. Cybots lead 38-29 at the break. Third quarter now, and the Cybots come out smoking from downtown. First it's Boodle, then Angela Lockhart from the opposite side. Carter with a jumper for the Rockets. That's no good, but Brennan there for the putback, and the Rockets pull within 57-53 heading to the fourth. Williams with the shot fake, drives baseline, teardrop is good. He finished up with a game-high 23 points. Carter trying to feed the ball down low, but the Cybots come up with the steal. Eugene Bain gets it up court to Ernest Saunders for the bucket. Cybots hold off the Rockets 83-77, but Coach Wade Watson still not impressed with the effort.
We weren't together at all. I just think because the Rockets were short-handed, they weren't able to win this game tonight. But we need to play a little bit better than we've been playing. The defense is bad. The offense wasn't clicking at all. Thank God the Rockets are short. That's all I can say.
On to last night's feature game now, and the Real Deal Shockers jumped out to an early 22-12 lead on the Patron Regulators. However, the Regulators would fight back. They outscored the Shockers 26-15 in the second quarter to take a 38-37 lead at the break. Shockers able to get back in their groove in the third quarter, and from there they would coast to an 82-69 victory.
We played a little sloppy early in the game. If you notice, Kurt, we lose the battle of the boards in the first half, but we came back and we make it up in the second half. You notice we play good defense, helping down on the big man and taking all the drives away.
The second edition of the IAAF World Relays will take place May 2nd and 3rd at the Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium. And according to B3A's boss Mike Sands, at least one warm-up event is being looked at.
I was in communication with USA Track and Field last week, and they've indicated their intent to extend an invitation to Team Bahamas to compete with the U.S. versus the world, which is the norm at the Penn Relays. Bearing in mind that that event is 1 week prior to the World Relays, it is our intention to compete at that event. Do we send our A-team? That's a question because, do you want to show your hand the week before the championship? But we intend to be represented at the Penn Relays.
All around the world, sports is a big business which provides countless opportunities, and according to Prime Minister Perry Christie, that's where the Bahamas needs to put more of its focus moving forward.
The recent CARICOM conference, we had P.J. Patterson, the former Prime Minister of Jamaica, present a paper to us as Prime Ministers assembled. And in his paper, he said that culture, sports, it's a multi-trillion-dollar industry. And a multi-billion-dollar industry. And he pointed out how 3 or 4 athletes and what their impact is in places like Jamaica when you add up the kind of income they bring in, the kind of revenue they attract, same as music. And so what they have done in the Caribbean is they have now created a portfolio that I have the responsibility for. Sports, it's tourism and cultural industries, which includes sports. And so you're going to find, therefore, that as a participant in the region, that I will have the responsibility of drumming up this new segment, and I'm most certainly I'm going to be doing so in the Bahamas.
And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.